Hey guys, welcome back to Tractors, Trails, and Living Free. And if you watch part 1 and part 2, you know what we're doing here, but we still have not finished it up. So today is the day where we got any chainsaw. We're just going to try to be using the tractor lot. We're going to try to get this pile gone. We'll see what happens. I kind of waited till late in the day. It was such a beautiful day, but I was a little occupied earlier. So might have to do this over a couple days, but we'll try to get it all knocked out here because I'm kind of ready for this to be taken care of and not have to deal with it anymore. So without any further ado, we will be right back. All right, guys, well, the word for the day is keep working. So we are just gonna have to get this whole pile gone, loader by loader load after another, and we'll see what happens. Let's stop waiting around and let's get to work. So unlike the other time, when I was putting all kinds of different sizes in, what I'm really trying to do right now is get some of the bigger stuff going here, so I can see the most progress. So that means this first bucket's probably going to fill up kind of quick. A big old clod of mud on that one. It was probably sitting in the dirt for a while. And of course, after we get whatever big stuff we can get in there, kind of like right now, we're just going to go ahead and get some small stuff in there. Because the goal is this pile is going to go down a lot faster if I get the biggest stuff out first. But I gotta be quick about it because, like I said, I'm running out of daylight. Let's see if we can get these in there. All right, didn't get a whole ton of stuff in there, as expected. I don't even know if I'm gonna play around with the small stuff that much here. Because with the sun going down, I don't really have too much time to play around. Maybe that one. Maybe the other way. All right, load one. All right, guys, feels like I'm making pretty good time here on these passes. So what I have to do is load it up here like you're seeing, and then drive it, I don't know, maybe 500 feet or so, and unload it, really unload it and stack it. So I feel like each pass here is going pretty quick. So we shall see. I don't know if you can tell on the camera or not, but it's getting a little darker here. My plan is basically to go till it gets dark. All right, load number 3. What else can I work in there? Okay, guys, welcome back. This is day 2. So I did run out of daylight there yesterday evening. So we have another good weather day. I'm just going to kind of hit it early in the morning here. It's nice and cool. It's supposed to be no chance of rain today, and the weather's going to be nice again, just like it was this past weekend. So as you can see, there's not too much more to go here. Hopefully less than 2 buckets on the loader, and this part will be gone. And then we'll move over to the to see how much of that beech tree we can get gone, and I think we'll probably light a fire and try to burn this brush here. So let's get right to it. I think we left off the last night with can't remember if it was 5 or 6 buckets. So still working on this. It looks like it's spread out quite a bit, but I don't know. A lot of small stuff, so I think we're gonna get a lot of this worked off in this bucket here. So let's get on it. All right, here's a toad. He apparently doesn't want to stay away from the action, so there he is. Go on, little guy. Kind of like, how can I interlock all these to make them hold themselves in and get them all in at the same time? Honestly, I want to burn a lot of this. It might actually be a possibility if I get a good brush fire going. Some of this might actually come back down for burning, but for now, I just got to assume it's all going to be stacked. Looks like I got everything in there I'm wanting to stack from this pile. So we got some success there. Next, we'll be moving on to the other pile from the beech tree we cut up. And I think I do want to light this and get it going. That way I'm not here all day watching it. So be back in just a second. All right, guys. Well, you can see I got a fire going, get all this brush burning. I just want to take this time to thank you all for watching. Thank you for sticking with us. And I'd like to just ask you just for a small favor is to like, share, and subscribe. Go ahead and help our channel get going again. It's going to be small steps, I know that, but I kind of have a new lease on life to do this. So just like to ask you to just help out if you would. Just take a few seconds to go ahead and take all those actions, and we greatly appreciate it. Thank you. All right, guys, so now we're going to move on to this pile of beech wood. A lot bigger pieces. I'll probably only be able to get 4 or 5 in the bucket at one time once we get to the larger stuff. So kind of choice but to get on it. While I'm loading some of this stuff, I'm going to have to try to keep that fire going. You know, once you get it going, it's pretty convenient to have it, but you got to keep it. All right, let's take this load away. I'll be honest, I just like seeing this stuff, seeing it get gone. All right, that load's good. If I can't send one smaller one underneath here, and I'm calling that one. All right, this load's ready to go. I almost feel like 2 more loads and this thing is done, this pile right here. And then I got the tree, as you can see it right there. That's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 rounds that have to go there, as that tree kind of fell there and I cut it in place. So that should probably be 3 loads, I'll say. Let's say 4 rounds a piece. So 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 5 more loads, and I think we got this. I'm just going to go with this load here, see what happens. See if I can't get all this in the next load, this little bit. I should. Some wider pieces though, I don't know. All right, some of the widest pieces here, so I want to get all 3. We shall see. Now, since that's at an angle, I think if I angle this one in there, it might preserve some space, maybe. That's right. Okay. A lot of this stuff I'm just gonna pitch over into the fire here real quick. I really hope I can get the rest of that. Like I said, 3 or 4 loads is gonna take care of the rest of that trunk. So you can see here where all the restacking is happening. So you can see this. I'm trying to put the smaller stuff over here, and the stuff that needs some splitting I've been putting over here. I'm leaving that one round out right now as just a base for doing some manual splitting on if I can't use a hydraulic or electric splitter. So that's kind of what's happening here. We got to get these 3 off of here and try to get right back to it. See, my goal here, kind of that whole bottom area, I just want to be cleared of any debris to keep it mowed. But this trail right here kind of goes down an incline, or decline, I guess, whatever you want to call it. And this whole area here, all the way back there, all the way over to there, this is all generally flat lowland in the creek. So it's kind of what I want to do, is just get all this clear. And this area does flood during heavy rains, like exceptional rains, but I don't know exactly what the plan is, but I definitely want to have it be usable. I don't want it to be overgrown and have a bunch of logs laying down in it and stuff. And the good thing is we kind of got all the low stuff clear. This trunk that I'm dealing with here, this is actually on that same decline that I came down. So all this low area is technically almost clear. So let's go ahead and idle this thing down. Let's get back to it. I know, can I move it? It's pretty big. Of course, I want to lift with my legs, but I got to lean over the darn thing to pick it up, so. Okay, so I can move it. That's for sure. That's how you do it. I don't know if I'd say any of these feel light, to be honest. Make sure to get it in 4 or less loads. Okay, I'm gonna have to take this one slow. I think I might be down to the last 3 loads here, so. Been a decent amount of work this morning, but it'll be a well-earned lunch, that's for sure. Let's pitch this in the fire and get it out of the way here. This one about took me sideways. That's that load. They're like all moving together, even though I know I've split them all. Okay, so this one in the back is just being held by a little bit. I'm actually going to use the tractor loader. Put a little bit of a bind on one piece on the end. It should break that little piece that's holding it together. Well, we broke the end piece free, so I'm probably going to load that on the bucket, and then I'm probably just going to roll the other 2 down lower where I don't have to go uphill to hit them, and I'll split them that way. So the last 2 rounds just being held together by a small little piece. I mean, a good enough hit, I should be able to separate these just with the loader, I think. All right, I think I got it. Let's see if we can't crack it in the middle with the loader. I think I might have done it. There we go, guys. There we go, they're separate. I'm glad these are the last load, because I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm getting kind of worn out from lifting them. That barely fits in there, but I got to get it farther up than that. There we go. I can work with that. As you can see, that whole tree is gone. Here where the pile of beech that was already cutting on the ground here, separated from the trunk, it is gone. The pile that we made the other day in part 1 and 2, it is gone, and the brush is being burnt as we speak. So, one other thing I want to do here, kind of got this stuff here just growing on the edge of the creek. Want to weed eat all that down. Well, just had me a nice cold glass of tea and a very disappointing mushy apple. So, plan is now, got the Atlas 80 volt trimmer and the 40 volt. I don't know why my mind is drawing a blank right now, but it's a hedge trimmer. That's right. Because I think I might want to trim up this whatever kind of tree it is a little bit. Like I said, I want to weed whack all this. So, and I brought the Husqvarna down too, just in case I feel like putting a mow on the whole darn thing. So, let's go ahead and get going on it. I didn't know better. I'd say the weeds know how to aim for my eyes. I should be wearing glasses, but I didn't grab them. I'm also weed whacking some of these areas because it hasn't rained in a few days, but some of these areas are still kind of wet down here by like the bottoms area. So I don't really want to have to take my tractor like down towards the edge. So well, I'm weed whacking some of that too. So that's kind of what I'm going at here. And now, like I said, I just want to take the 40 volt hedge trimmer here. I just want to kind of limb this up a little bit just so it's I can mow around it. You know, nothing worse than being on a riding mower and then having branches kind of like drag by your face and everything. So I want to go ahead and get that taken care of. I'm not trying to get rid of this tree, at least not at the moment. So I just want to take out some of these lower limbs here. So let's get to it. I think that'll do it. I think that kind of gets it all out of my way. Yeah. You know, just kind of it comes to mind that, you know, I bought this because I needed it. I never really did any kind of like review on a video about it, but I'll tell you, the Atlas 40 volt trimmer, I don't think they had an 80 volt one available at the time. I don't know if they do right now or not. Probably do. But I'll tell you, I've been very happy with this thing. Seems to cut, does a nice job, lasts a long time. Kind of just cuts through everything like butter. So without a formal review on it, let me tell you what, I'm very happy with the Atlas 40 volt trimmer from Harbor Freight. I ain't gonna lie to you, this part's a lot more fun than carrying them big old rounds into the bucket. Well, we got the creekside cleanup going. It's done. The only thing left to do is for the branches I just cut to get burned up. So I just watch those throughout the afternoon, or to get burned up, sorry. Other than that, it might be just throwing some spare limbs in there. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this. You know, not all projects have a lot of excitement to them, but all projects need done. This project did need done for me to get kind of things where I want them to be. It's not at the end of where I want it to be, but as far as cleaning up all the mess down here, I think I finally got it cleared out. So thank you guys so much for watching. And once again, like, share, and subscribe if you like what we're doing. And we will catch you next time on Tractors, Trails, and Living Free.